Alright, welcome back everyone. So it's the following day, had a good rest. So what have I done since then? I took a little bit more out of the wheel arches in the back here. So where the body needs to sit, you can kind of see it's got enough room to clear the wheels in case they do need to. This one was rubbing a little bit, turning left. So the rears I decided to leave alone. I mean, they're not turning obviously, but it was a little covered. I mean, like I was saying to Bagdukin about this body, honestly, I don't like it. I'm gonna work with it. I'm gonna go with it, but the way it sits on this chassis, um, it sits on the shock towers here, and it sits on the shock towers here. So without melting, cutting holes, and modifying this body, that's how it sits. So I don't know. There's ground clearance. And if you can see inside there, the way this buggy chassis is shaped, it's shaped up. It has like a up angle on the lip. So my front suspension's locked, obviously. It's not going anywhere. Oh, and we got the rough cut done on the splitter. So I'm working on splitter fitment. And I'm trying to see if I have enough room in here to run wire again to the shock towers to secure it, to keep it up. So yeah, it looks like we have enough room, but I can't run this splitter level. I'm gonna run it with just a little slight down angle, so there's more air pushing down. I'm having faith that the aero will be pushing down on this body once it takes over in the front, and that'll keep things tame. But just to be safe, I'm also going to add a little weight up front, because I'm seeing all the 100-mile-an-hour plus guys have weight in the front. So why shoot myself in the foot, right? So, but as you can see, if the splitter is level, look how much difference there is there and there. So it's going to catch all that air. See what I'm saying? That's I don't know. Might not be good. And another thing, I measured the body width and cut it exactly to the width of, I cut them exact. So what I'm trying to say is I didn't leave myself a little wiggle room inside. Probably should have left a 1/4 inch on each side. So the bottom plate, when I stuck it, it's even, but it does sit a little low on one side, I think the left side. And the body, let's see if I can show you here on the side, it kind of, move my water. Yeah, you can kind of see there, it kind of sticks out on the side, but straight on, it's, it's clean. It's not like it's a huge pocket catching air there. Just, you see, on that channel right there, so you can kind of, it's catching air, but that air is going to go right through. It's not like it's causing drag or parachuting issues or anything like that, because we've seen that. We've seen my Mercedes SLK launches, and I also cut a little relief hole here. I'm not sure about these. I'm gonna take a look at the higher speed bodies. Thank you SERC and Ghost Runner Night Rider for your comments. That's like huge boost of confidence for me because I'm like a noob at this. But I'm gonna take a closer look at your guys' bodies and see how you do this rear section to reduce the drag. I kind of gooped this up as much as I could, and put my relief cuts there. I think that'll be all right, but if you want to chime in, let me know. Later on in the day, got retro stream on. We're on break, and that was just perfect timing to sling my next coat of paint. So I'll just show you guys where I'm at with the body, and that's the colors I'm going with: bright, loud fluorescent yellow, and back it with black. I was thinking about doing some pattern or stripes or something. I'm just going solid color. And funny enough, it's the same color as the blackjack. So that should be cool. Be nice and visible. That's the point. So anyway, I got the front spoiler done, or a splitter. And this was a tricky beast. And this, I mean, it's jank. It's ghetto. I'll admit it. But you can see it's solid. Downforce not going anywhere. Obviously up, it's not it's got some give there. It's meant for that, but levels looking pretty good. It's dead even. I decided to go with dead even. So at full compression, it'll be sitting level, but man, she is low to the ground. Let's see if I can show this. I mean, she might even be scraping pavement. Full compression. Yeah, it's actually down a little bit in the back. Well, there's no force on the front. I'm using my other hand to hold the camera, but if I push down the front and the back evenly, it sits even. So yeah, she's looking good. The body fitment, you can see the Velcro or the dual lock. I had to go with the inside. I tried it on the outside, and just the extra width, I mean, it bulged out. It wasn't working. So, and I also had to open up the wheel arches a little bit more. I actually might have to cut it out completely to this line here, so I can get my finger in there to lock the body down. So, yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna give this GT body a shot, see how it works out. And I have another shell and a stock shell and a wing. It's a metal wing on order, just in case I want to go back. So we'll see. I do like the room though. There's like so much room there. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Oh, and one other thing I forgot to bring up that RC Crazy brought to my attention about Lexan. So the two sheets that I have, this is the most recent sheet, and it's sign grade Lexan. It's 2 mil thick. This piece is actually a little more brittle. You know, as I obviously showed, I had cracking and splitting issues trying to break it. But the first sheet I got, you see Lexan sign grade. This sheet's a little more flexible. I wouldn't go end to end with it, but it's pretty flexible. But for this purpose, you know, I want rigidity. So hopefully things will work out. And actually had a split, another little crack there just from sanding. It's crazy. So yeah, like I said, I don't know. We'll see how it works out. And thanks to Sidex Tech, you got me thinking about carbon fiber now. You know, step my game up. This is sufficient. It'll work for the purpose, but you know, carbon fibers obviously looks better. It's lighter, stronger, and all that. And this is carbon fiber, so it would match. So here's coat number 3. Let's see. Light coats. All right, here we go. Coat number 4. Great. A bug just got in there. This 4th coat, I'm going to try to go down deeper into these little crevasses. Hope that bug gets out of there. Oh, another late night stream. 3 a.m. Retro's still going. And I'm done painting. So I'll just go over the body real quick, or the chassis. As you can see there, got some weights added. I think I went over the splitter before. It's solid. I mean, not like that, but when the shell's on there and everything's taped down, it should be a solid unit there. And got some lights added there. So I'll hook those up and see how it looks in the dark. And my Phat bodies came out not how I wanted. Yeah, it was supposed to be bright yellow, but backing it with black apparently turned it dark green. So, I mean, it's a speedrun body. I'm not trying to win a beauty contest or anything, but I think I got my poop in a group here and be on target for 100. I went through the ESC and reprogrammed everything too, so I got the brakes turned down, timing turned up. Kind of difficult one-handed. Yeah, shinier. It's still not the color I was going for. I still got to peel that masking off, but it should be alright. I think it'll look cool with the lights on. It'll have like a green glow effect. So I'm going to peel this window masking and get the lights hooked up and see how it looks. Alright, well finally got the body fitted. And this paint, I don't know what to call that color pattern, like disease green, I don't know. Yeah, showed my enthusiasm for it, but it's fine. It's a speedrun body. It doesn't have to look pretty. But, sticker, I had this sticker for a while. I was thinking of a use for it, and I was saying, I'll slap it on there. It kind of fits with the, the dark green there, kind of blends in. So, I guess we'll name her Alice. So, yeah. Let me get the battery put in here and turn the lights on and see how it looks in the dark. Alright, well, not bad. It's kind of cool looking. It looks a little different in person than it does on camera. It actually looks kind of like a space looking thing. I was going to say puke missile, but it's actually kind of cool looking. So yeah, that's with the light strips, body fitted. I got the... Obviously you can see I had to run these rails on the outside because running these on the outside it was way too bulky. It was sticking out way too far. So instead of pulling everything off and shortening the plates, I just went this route, and hopefully it'll be okay. But yeah, I don't know, it looks kind of cool. It's unique in an ugly kind of way. But yeah, speaking of ugly, I had to clean up these wheel arches. I mean, God, they're so... It's part my fault, part not my fault, because this line here is the stock cutouts. So the body itself is it's not... I don't know, I'd say you should probably wait to cut out your wheels, just like fit it first, because they're not in the right place. The rear ones are okay, but yeah, I really had to open these up, and they're still not pretty, but it's good enough for me. Like I said, speedrun body. It's not going to be, not winning a beauty contest. It's just got to be solid. So yeah, stay tuned for a run. Hopefully we're on target. Thanks for watching.